All the greats have done it. Elton John, Queen, Mariah Carey, Paul McCartney. They've all released Christmas songs. But one village in Kent can beat them all because it's released a Christmas song 10 times in a row. And it's all recorded right here in Chelsfield. I'm in the garden of Lester Barnes, and this is where the magic happens. It's his shed come recording studio. And here he is with his old mate, Dave Griffiths. Hello, gentlemen. How you doing?
Hello.
This isn't your average garden shed, though, is it? It's like the control deck of a space shuttle. You've got all manner of recording equipment here. It's like Abbey Road comes to the Kent-London borders.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of a setup. My own personal choice of crazy instruments to make unusual sounds and make music in the biggest variety of ways I possibly can with the best of technology I can get my hands on, really.
You are the duo who are responsible for 10 Christmas singles recorded by the people of Chelsfield, and you just keep coming up with the ideas, Dave.
Yeah, it's always quite surprising because at the end of every year we think, oh, crikey, we're going to have to start all this again. But by the time we get to June, when we start recording, all the jadedness has disappeared, and we always manage to come up with some idea, even though it starts off in the most unpromising way off. Yes, it's the 10th song, yeah. And the trouble is that sometimes you go back and you're thinking, have we written this bit before? This rings a bell. We're actually stealing our own music. We've got lawyers involved in that. Well, we've sued each other 14 times.
Plagiarism and passing on.
How do you get most members of the village involved? Because Chelsfield is not the biggest place, and yet your videos and songs every year seem to have a cast of thousands.
We go in the pub quite a bit, but we don't end up, well, we always end up talking about what the next song's going to be about and who we're going to get involved. So it's kind of the talk of the town quite a lot in the village anyway. So I think even through the summer months, because we start it in summertime to start getting the ideas together. So we're already talking about it in April about what we think might be happening. So most of us in the pub have probably heard Dave or I talking about what's coming up and are probably fully aware that it's on the production side fairly soon. So
we've got the mix playing at the moment, yes. And there's a lot of tracks that I can see in the main master mix. Roughly, how many tracks would say your average pop song have, and how many have the Belldrinkers got?
I think probably on average, most songs these days probably have 50 or 60 tracks with a lot of vocals and stuff. But we've managed to go to 220 tracks on this one, which is a record for us as well. But we've involved so many people in different types of music, different ensembles, orchestral brass, big band brass, jazz instruments, rock, pop, keyboards, loads of guitarists, loads of singers, backing vocals, harmonies, the whole lot. So there's quite an expanse of music there to mix and put into one track. But we managed to do it with the help of our good friend Lee Sperry, who's an amazing BBC engineer as well, who's helped us do the mixing as well. So it's been quite an onslaught of stuff to get through. But I think we got there in the end. We're so pleased with the way it's worked.
The 10th edition as well. You've seen some of the singers literally grow up on camera, grow up on these records.
We have, there's two of the girls who sing on it. They've been doing it, I think. Certainly, one of them has been singing it ever since the very first song, and she was 6 and she's now 15. And it is quite nice because you go back and look at the old videos, you're going, and we spend the whole time looking at them going, oh, weren't they sweet? And then we meet them now and go, weren't they sweet?
Now, you had the big launch night at the Five Bells, the local pub, hence you are the Belldrinkers. How did it go? It's always quite a big party.
It is. It was good fun, and it was shown in the pub, and then it went live on YouTube at the same time, so we could monitor all the rude comments we were getting online as well as all the rude comments in the pub, which was nice.
Well, I'm sure it's greatly appreciated, and you literally raise pence for charity as well.
Yes, that's true. I mean, the actual money that goes into recording this probably would never recoup it because of the cost of doing it, but it's the joy of doing it and the joy of getting people around our local pub, because it's all about our local pub at the end of the day, and it's a community thing where we like people to come together. And I think these days and age, we need to support local things and communities, so our pub is what it's all about, the Five Bells in Chelsfield.
Well, it's a wonderful way of getting the community together for Christmas. Well worth a watch on YouTube. That's another song, another Christmas by the Belldrinkers. This is Phil Harrison in Lester Barnes' recording studio shed for BBC Radio Kent. Thanks again, gents.
Thank you, Phil. Happy Christmas.